Hey guys, how's it going? Raf here. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you guys are doing excellent. I also hope you guys are ready for this pickup video I have for you guys. It's not going to be a specifically themed video, whereas it's going to be like summer or spring as in my others. But it's pretty much just going to be stuff that I've amassed over the last couple months. Some of that stuff goes back to October even. So there's pretty much of everything. There's sneakers, there's tops, and there's bottoms. So I have about 15 items, give or take. So before we start, I'd just like to ask you one thing. Can you please leave a like and comment or even subscribe if you guys are new? I'd really appreciate it. It would really help me out. Anything to fight the algorithm, really. So I think that's all there is to it. Let's go right ahead. I have the shoes right here. You guys have probably seen these before if you guys have tuned into my videos, but so I won't get into it too much, but you have the 2024 retro of the powder blues. These, as you can see, these have been getting the works for me. I've been dogging these for the last 2 weeks pretty much. I've been going to the gym, I've played basketball in them, all that kind of stuff, and these are not going to be spared this summer. This is going to be a shoe that's going to be heavy in the rotation, I am telling you. We also have the West Indies. I also won't get into these too much because I'll film these as well. But a really nice pair of shoes, but if I'm being completely honest, these might be on the chopping block. Listen, it's always the same story with me in Air Force Ones. I don't know why. I am not learning my lesson year by year. It's always the same stuff. I buy a pair of Air Force Ones. They sit in my closet for months on end, kind of like exactly this one. And I don't end up wearing them. Why? Because I hate wearing Air Force Ones. As controversial as that is, although I think some people might get behind me on this, the Air Force One is just not a comfortable shoe. I'm sorry. It's a shoe that I love. It's a shoe that I adore. There was a period in my life where, hell, I only wore Air Force Ones. If you knew me back in like 2015, 2016, I pretty much just wore Air Force Ones. Whether it was mids, lows, or highs, I didn't care. I had it all. I had them all, really. And it's just, look, I'm 23. I'm still young, right? But I'm at an age where I really prioritize comfort above all. Now listen, I'm not going to go and delve into the New Balances and the Asics and the really comfortable, the genuinely comfortable stuff. You know, to me, comfort is like Hirachi. That's pretty much it. I'm always going to be a Nike boy for life. But there is some stuff that I'm going to slowly start backing away from, certain models that are just a big no-no. And that includes the Air Force One. Listen, this is probably going to happen again, all right? In a year or so, you're probably going to see the exact same scenario happen. And I still probably will have not learned my lesson. The only reason I really want to keep these is because of the weight they hold in the culture. If you know about the West Indies, I don't even need to explain anything. These are a very, very significant sneaker in sneaker history. And that's pretty much the only reason why I'm even debating selling these, because otherwise they would have been out the door. They've just been sitting since months and I haven't even put them on. Well, I put them on my feet, but I haven't worn them. So might be on the chopping block, might not. We'll see. Now let's get into the hats, all right? I have two hats, but there's some really nice bangers, should I say. We have this Porsche hat. This is not the type of hat that I would buy, and what I mean is the material it's made out of, it's very flimsy. You see it doesn't really hold its shape. The other hat is kind of like more my thing. We'll get into that later, but we have this beautiful Made in USA from the 90s Porsche hat. You have the Porsche logo right here, beautiful embroidery. And the only thing about this hat is that it's a dust magnet, and on the back you have the Porsche logo in like this rubbery kind of fashion. Sort of reminds me of the Prada logo from back then. And on the inside you have the Porsche as well, the Porsche insignia, and you have the tag right here. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that, but it says Made in USA, and that just makes it really cool to me. It's not a hat that I've seen before. I haven't really seen many of these, and I think I paid a pretty good price compared to what I see on eBay and all that. But I'm not doing it because I want to resell it. I just genuinely love the hat, and if you know me, you know I love Porsche. Porsche is probably my favorite brand there is. When I was a kid, I won't get into it too far, but when I was a kid, my dad used to work for somebody who owned a Porsche dealership, and summer 2013, he brought me 2 or 3 times. I got to ride in a Porsche, a convertible, and I was already in love with cars, but that really cemented my love for Porsche in specific and German cars, which I'm still totally crazy about today. They're my favorite kind of cars. So a really sentimental hat, something that I will cherish for a very long time, if not forever. I don't like to say forever because I've said that about some stuff and I've sold it, but this is one that I really want to hold on for a long time. And this one is also one of these situations where I'd like to hold on to this one for a long time. It's this American Needle Georgetown Hoyas snapback. I don't know the name of the style, but it's super sick. You have this embroidery going all around, this beautiful navy and gray and white embroidery. You have Georgetown on one side, you have the Bulldog right here, and you have the Hoyas on the other. And you have the inside tags, American Needle, and you have the Collegiate tag right here. And one thing about this one that makes it really, really cool is the sample tag right here. I've seen another picture on Google. There's only like one other comparison on Google of that specific hat, and it's not a sample. It doesn't have the sample tag. And from what I've seen, they pretty much look exactly the same. So I'll be honest, I don't really know what this one has or doesn't have that the other has, or vice versa, you know what I mean? But I love this hat. I've wanted the Georgetown Hoyas snapback for a very long time. I've had some Georgetown Hoyas gear in the past, some starter jackets and all that, but never a hat, and I'm really happy to have it. Shout out to Tito, if you're watching this, much love to you. He's the one that we actually made a trade for this one. I traded my single line San Jose Sharks, the teal one with the white lettering that I've shown in my other video. I traded that one because ever since I had shown it in that video, he's been after me for it. And Tito's the homie, so at first I said no, but then I just gave in when he showed me what he had to trade. I'm really happy with the trade, honestly. And Tito's the homeboy. Follow his page on Instagram. It's called Nostalgia Will Kill You. That's the @ and he has starter jackets, vintage Colombian bootleg snapbacks, which are really cool actually. I probably wouldn't wear them myself, but they're really cool, really intricate. They have a lot of details as well. So go follow him. Tito, if you're watching this, much love, my friend. And yeah, let's get into the... No, I was going too fast. We are not at the tops yet. We are going to be on the bottoms. So for the bottoms, I have this pair of just essential shorts, in my opinion, these Nikes. You have the logo right here on the left leg. It's going to be your right. The very old school Nike logo with the printing on the back. On the front, it's stitched, but this one is screen printed. And as you can see, it's a little bit worn off, but nothing too crazy. The reason I say why these are essential is because they're just so damn wearable, so damn comfortable. There hasn't been a single summer ever since I've been into vintage that I haven't had at least one or two in the rotation during the summer. I just love them so much, man. And this one in specific is a gray tag. It's a size extra large, and it fits just like a gray tag would. It fits a little bit smaller. It fits me right, but they definitely have that more 80s, early 90s fit to them. The other ones that I have that I'm going to show you are pretty much the same model, just a few years apart. The other ones are gray, white tag, and I would have to say that's pretty much where the clothes themselves started having bigger measurements as far as the sizes goes. Mid 90s to late 90s, it was really like full-on baggy, like 3XL, 2XL, you know, like back in the 90s there was some baggy stuff, the early 90s, but it was a little bit more fitted, in my opinion, from what I've seen, from what I've gathered. That's the information I've seen with my own eyes, so that's what I'll go with. And like I said, pretty much the exact same thing, just a little bit more wearable in my opinion, because these are black and gray. Literally goes with anything. You have the embroidered Nike right here, and you have the screen print on the back as well, although this one is a lot more worn off than the other. Hey man, it's all good. I'm gonna wear the shit out of these anyways, and that's what I meant. White tag, size extra large, made in Thailand, and I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see, but these are a lot wider. These fit like a 38 to a 40, so these are kind of like floating on me. But I do like the baggy look, and these are super comfortable. As always, I can't complain. I love these shorts, man. Can never get enough of these, frankly. And now something that I will probably get rid of as well are these Diesel jeans. I bought these a couple months ago, and I can't fit them anymore. I gained some weight, but man, it's all good. I'll lose all that. You got the Diesel tag. The only thing is I shouldn't have removed the brand new tags, because now I kind of want to like sell them off, but I can't do it. Obviously I can't sell them as a new pair because they don't have any tags. And you got the Diesel Industry on the pocket right here. Overall, a very nice pair of denim, very nice quality, but just by the time I'm gonna be able to fit them, I don't know if I'm still gonna be do you ever get that like period of time where you find something, you buy it, and you're really excited about it, and then after that you're not really that excited anymore. That's pretty much it for these. As much as they're nice, they fit nice. I don't know when it's been a couple months, I just sort of lose interest. So maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. But really nice pair of pants either way. My first pair of Diesel pants, they're really high quality. I'm not a denim expert. I don't know if it warrants the large price tag that they command, but they're nice. That's all I'm gonna say. And now let's get into the tops, what I wanted to get into earlier that I was so excited for because I have some really nice stuff. Let's get into it. So at first I have this beautiful, this gorgeous Notre Dame Pro Player jacket. I hope it's in frame correctly. I'm just gonna toss this right here, that way I don't mess it all up. You have the embroidery right here for the Fighting Irishman. Beautiful embroidery. I love this style of jacket. For me, Pro Player has some of the best jackets there are, some even better than Starter. This specific style I really, really enjoy. And the pièce de résistance on this specific one is the back. You have, it's pretty much the whole width of the back. You have Notre Dame, you have the Pro Player logo right here, and the Fighting Irishman in that beautiful embroidery as well. Just an overall super sick jacket. It's not reversible. A lot of the Pro Players are reversible. This one is not. But just an overall really nice jacket, and you have the little, you know what I mean, the little buttons in case you want to button up even more in case there's wind or just some really bad weather. You'll be covered, trust me. And I haven't taken a photo in it, an Instagram photo, but I've worn it twice, or I think 2 or 3 times, just taking a walk. And I have to say it's really, really warm, way warmer than my starter jackets, and pretty much comparable to my North Face 550 that I bought a couple months ago. So a really warm jacket, I have no complaints about it. Now, something that is not so warm but that is really nice is this Canuck sort of like long coat. If you're from Montreal or if you're from Quebec or even Canada, really, you probably know what Canuck is. If you're from overseas, you probably do not. But oh, almost had an accident, my fault. You have the Canuck owl right here. That's sort of like the signature element on these jackets and these coats, if you will. Everybody just really wants to see that. Nobody really zips them up all the way because they want to flex that little owl. And you have the Canuck right here in that sort of like metallic flake kind of font. Really, really nice. You got YKK zippers, and you got fleece lining, of course, and you have drawstrings right here to adjust the fit. And overall, a really nice jacket. You have these chest pockets, which are really useful. It's just really comfortable, honestly. It's more comfortable than at the bottom, the kangaroo little things. I don't like these as much. I really like the chest ones, so really, really nice. Canuck, if you did not know, is from Montreal. They are made in Montreal, and you can, basically it's on Rachel Street East, and they have the store where you can buy the jackets, and in the back they literally have the factory where they make them. They make them in-house, and it's just really cool, and I think they have like a lifetime warranty or something, so even better. And I got this piece for like 15 bucks, so I can't complain. 15 bucks for this is a steal. If you go on eBay, you look at any comparisons, it's up there, trust me. Canuck is really expensive, so I'm really happy to have had this one for such a steal of a deal. And I'll be honest, I really like this jacket, but I bought it like a week before I found the Canuck, and it's something like the same style. As you can see, it's really similar. It's not as heavy, it's not as rugged, but it's definitely the same style. It's even got the little drawstrings as well. It's an Eddie Bauer. It's made in Malaysia, size extra large. It fits really nice. I do like the color, but if I had known, I would have found the Canuck. Just because they're so similar, I probably wouldn't have bought it, but it's still a nice jacket overall. Nothing on the back, but a really nice coloring, and the quality is pretty good, and it has like the hidden hood. I think I paid like 10 bucks for it, so yeah, man, just a nice jacket, but something I perhaps might want to get rid of, just because why would I wear this when I have the Canuck, you know what I mean? So that's it for this one. We're getting into the last couple of pieces. The 2 jackets that I'm going to show are some of my favorites in my whole collection, really, so I'm really excited for that. We have this beautiful starter, sort of like a not a varsity jacket, but it's definitely got that little shape, you know, with the collar and everything, with the band right here, the elastic band. but it's this cotton material, really light, really nice for exactly this time of the year. And you got the Raiders shield right here, nice embroidery. You have starter tag right here, size large. This one doesn't really fit me anymore just because I gained weight, but it's all good. I will lose it and I will be able to wear this one again. And you have the symbol of American sports with the bald eagle and the starter tag. Really nice embroidery. Probably my favorite part of the jacket, as well as the white piping going all around the top. And on the other side, you have this patch right here. This one looks homemade, but I know it's not because I've seen some others that have the exact same patch. But it does have that like homemade look to it with the stitching right here. And you have the NFL Player of the Year light beer. This I don't really like, I'll be completely honest, but what can I do? It's on there already. And of course, starter tag on the back and on the sleeve as well. Definitely something that, even though it doesn't fit me, I do not want to get rid of it. I've always said it, Raiders are my favorites. I'll always buy Raiders gear whenever I have the chance. And this is my first Raiders starter jacket, so kind of something to celebrate. My favorite brand and my favorite team. Winner, winner. Now next up, we have probably my favorite piece in this entire pickup video. It's this white tag Nike windbreaker. This is something that I really see Christopher wear in Sopranos, especially season 1 or 2. If you watch The Sopranos, you probably know exactly what I mean. He wore a lot of tracksuits and a lot of Nike. And what I like about this one, it has the little like circle around the logo, which I've seen that before, but I just don't see it that often compared to everything else. It's a really specific design. I know they did it in the gray tag era as well. I think that's when it started, and they kept going with the white tag as well. And it's just overall a really nice jacket, size large. Fits really nice, fits really baggy, but a little bit shorter, I must say. And you have the little zipper right here with the little emblem. And yeah, some deep pockets. That's what I really like about this one, some really deep pockets. And nothing on the back, unfortunately, but it's all good. It's a really nice, clean piece. I got this one off of Marketplace, and the girl who sold it to me said she had a lot more stuff as well. She just got to take pictures and make the listing, but she'll contact me first thing because she has a lot of stuff to get rid of, and I told her if she's my size, which she is, she could always hit me up, and hopefully I have some more stuff to get from her. So yeah. Now so these are the last 2 items. It's gonna be t-shirts. We're gonna have this movie tees, early 90s or mid 90s, there's no date, but it's a single stitch. It's really light, really soft, but really high quality as well. This is some of the highest quality cotton I have felt in a long time. I actually bought this one with the tags and everything. It had the tags from Kmart, I think. It was like 20 bucks back then. But yeah, size XL, fits really nicely, really baggy, and you have this really nice print with the polar bear sipping his Labatt's beer. Not a big beer guy, I'm more of a smoker. I don't really drink alcohol like that, so I can't tell you if it's good beer or not, but hey man, it's a sick tea. What can I say? It's a sick tea with the polar bear, and look at these glasses. This guy's drippy as hell, man. And nothing on the back, but a really nice piece, one that I really like to wear when I'm just chilling and hanging out, doing nothing too crazy, just a comfortable piece. Just what you really need, honestly. Like I said, I'm at an age where I prioritize comfort above all, and this is just a testament of it. And lastly, we have this. If you don't know this brand, I don't blame you. I didn't know them either, but this was a gift, and honestly, it's one of the best discoveries. Well, not the best, but it's a good discovery that I've had in recent years, because the cotton is really high quality, and you have this nice Visionaire screen print right here. And Visionaire is basically a French brand that was created by 2 brothers. They're 2 rappers. They're really big in France. I don't remember their name, but they're big in France, and they have some really nice stuff. I've seen their website, and the stuff is really high quality, and they have the Visionaire on the back with the eye and the dream in progress on the back. Overall, a nice piece, size extra large, fits really nice. I gotta say, for a new t-shirt, I don't remember when's the last time I got something that was new in my collection. I can't remember for the life of me, and I don't like buying new stuff. I just love the 90s and just the vintage materials, the vintage fit better. I like everything vintage better than new age stuff, but I gotta say, I gotta give its credits. It's really nice. But with that being said, we're pretty much all said and done. Thank you very much for watching, and please leave a like or a comment if you are kind enough to do so. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys when I see you. Take care of yourself. Have a good night. All right, bye.